Number 1. The table below shows the number of cars Diamond Wash cleans. Go ahead and take a look at the table. You'll notice it has time for minutes and number of cars cleaned. Question: how many cars are cleaned per minute? A. 1 car per minute. B. 1.2 cars per minute. C. 12 cars per minute. D. 72 cars per minute. Go ahead and press pause so that you can work out your problem. Again, how many cars are cleaned per minute? Number 2. Which of the following representations is modeled by the equation below? Y equals negative 4x plus 50. This is your equation. A. John Matthew has $50 in his savings account. Each week he spends $4 on snacks during lunch. B. Go and take a look at your table. C. Laura opened a savings account with a $4 deposit. She saves $50 per month. D. Go ahead and take a look at your table. Again, you are deciding which representation is modeled by this equation y equals negative 4x plus 50. Press pause if you need to. Number 3. Gasoline is pumped into a gas tank at a rate of 1 gallon per 2 seconds. Which graph represents this constant rate of change? Again, gasoline is pumped into a gas tank at a rate of 1 gallon per 2 seconds. Which graph represents this constant rate of change? Take a look at your graphs. The titles, your y-axis title says amount of gasoline pumped in gallons, and then your x-axis has a title time in seconds. Choose which graph represents this constant rate of change. Number 4. Christine has $750 in her bank account. She plans on withdrawing $50 per month to pay for the computer she purchased. Which of the following best represents Y? Which is the remaining balance in her account after X months? Which of the following best represents Y, the remaining balance in her account after X months? Press pause if you need to. Number 5. Which equation best represents the relationship between X and Y in the graph? Which equation best represents the relationship between X and Y in the graph? Go ahead and take a look at the graph. Is it A, y equals 3x plus 3? B, y equals 3x minus 1? C, y equals 1/3 x plus 3? Or D, y equals 1/3 x minus 1? Number 6. A dolphin travels through the water at a speed of 25 kilometers per hour. Which representation shows the distance a dolphin can travel at this rate? So again, which representation shows the distance a dolphin can travel at this rate? So take a look at A. You have a table. It says distance traveled by a dolphin. Time is on the left side of your table and distance is on the right side. Or B, y equals x plus 25, where x represents the time in hours and y represents the distance in kilometers. C, distance traveled by a dolphin, and you have a graph there. And the graph shows distance on the y-axis and then a title of time on the x-axis. Or is it D? In 5 hours, a dolphin can travel a distance of 135 kilometers. So which of these representations shows the distance a dolphin can travel at this rate, which is 25 kilometers per hour? Number 7. The volunteer club at Newtown High School is collecting stuffed toys. The graph below shows the relationship between the number of weeks and the number of toys collected. So if you'll take a look at the graph, you'll see on the y-axis the number of toys collected. On the x-axis, you'll see the number of weeks. Which table represents this relationship? Which table represents this relationship? So go ahead and take a look at A, B, C, D at the 4 tables and decide which one goes with that graph. Number 8. During migration, a butterfly can travel 30 miles in 1 hour. Which graph best represents y? The number of miles a butterfly can travel in x hours. So go ahead and take a look at your graphs, A, B, C, and D. Distance is the title for the y-axis in miles. The x-axis is titled with time for hours. So you're looking at this and deciding which graph represents the y, the number of miles a butterfly can travel in x hours. Number 9, a pizza parlor charges $9.25 for a large pizza, plus 80 cents for each additional topping. Which equation correctly reflects the relationship between the number of toppings and the total cost of a large pizza? Which equation correctly reflects the relationship between the number of toppings and the total cost of a large pizza? Is it A, y equals 925 x plus 80, B, y equals 80x plus 9.25, C, y equals 9.25x plus 0.8, or D, y equals 0.8x plus 9.25. Please make sure that you have written your name on your test as well.